Racing from that 1200 meter mark. Circuit Mission gets a few shakes to the reins early on to try and stay in touch with the field. Breaking out well was Gingerella, who was one of the first ones to respond with Chinese Tea, but Chinese Tea gets urgent and will be the narrow leader heading into the turn by about half a length. Gingerella in second, racing 3 deep at this stage is Violet, who's in search for a better position. Talke Saw holds the rail in fourth, racing just 2 lengths off the leader. They're in close and compact quarters at this stage. Beirut 61's up on his outside, now being passed by Pacific Flash. Then a breakaway of half a length back and running to King Arthur, racing just behind Circuit Mission, who's improving. Further back to Sincerely and racing last of all is Shimmy Go, but only 5 lengths cover the field. You can throw a blanket over them as they're into the final 400 meters now, and Chinese Tea is the one they've all got to catch. He's gone half a length clear. Gingerella's off the bridle in second, then a breakaway of 2 lengths to Talke Sul. Deep routes on the track, you've got Violet trying to find a finish with Pacific Flash. Further back to Beirut 61, but out in front it's Chinese Tea, who continues to find more. Pacific Flash finding a good finish up on the outside, but Chinese Tea's too good for them here. Chinese Tea's going to win going away in the closing stages. Chinese Tea wins by about 1.5 lengths. Talke Saw in second, Sincerely back in third, Pacific Flash in fourth, then came Beirut 61. Violet was next best alongside Shimmy Go, King Arthur, Circuit Mission, and then came Gingerella. Number 5, Chinese Tea, comes home to win it here, the Singapore Pools Trophy. Went off at very generous odds here, number 5, Chinese Tea. 41 ringgit to win, 10 ringgit to place. A big pool here for the win, 80,000 ringgit. As the punters starting to invest more and more as we get closer to the Group 1. But number 5, Chinese Tea from the Frank Maynard stable wins first up here after 63 days off the track. Finished second behind Quick and Away in that feature race in Ipoh just over 2 months ago. And now takes his win tally up to 8 wins from 27 starts in Malaysia. And wins by the better half of 1.5 lengths. And second was Talke Saw. So it's a 1-2 for the Frank Maynard team. That Exacta and Cornello certainly will pay quite a nice dividend. Third place going the way of 6 Sincerely. And fourth we had number 8 BR from gate 1. Jumped out on pace, went to the front, and there was no looking back for number 5 Chinese Tea. And will win in good fashion here. Big well done to all the winning connections. And will take home the 50,000 ringgit Singapore Pools Trophy. Second, going the way of stable companion number 10, Talke Saw, trained by Mr. Maynard as well, and ridden by A. Nazir. Third went the way of number 6, Sincerely from the Richard Lyne stable, and the Salts of Falcon Racing, and ridden by Lila de Souza. And fourth being completed by number 8, Pacific Flash, trained by KC Tian, ridden by KC Tam, and in the Salts of Pacific stable. And that's how we end off the running of race 6, 5, 10, 6 and 8. And Chinese Tea wins well here. Very close and compact field. But a good ride by FDR. Daniel's Fractions right up in front. And was able to quicken up at the right time, going past the final 300 meters here. So that's all for race 6. Next up is race 7, the BetMakers Cup. Will also be contested for 50,000 ringgit. And it will be over 1,400 meters. As we now move to the long course with just 2 races to go until the Sultan Selangor.